I think the way of succeeding in life, it is so much about persevering, never giving up, and how much you can hold on. Always keep moving forward. And that comes to belief of your level of believing and trusting. That there have to be reason, and everything will end up for your good and good of all. If we just are willing to keep going. Today's message is all about hope. Never losing hope. There are so many times in this world and also in my life that it seemed that all hope was lost and there was no way out. When I was 20 years old, I was in army and I was bullied and discriminated and challenged in all possible ways. And all that my strength was gone and I didn't see any kind of light anywhere. But somehow, because of God, I made out from there. It was a kind of miracle, and after that, of course, there was challenges, but never quite like that, and the direction was always after that so much upward. And now I am in my life for the best place that I have ever been in. And how I am doing and how my mental health is. I'm so happy and satisfied with life. But it shows that everything is just possible if you are willing to believe and keep the hope alive. I had always the possibility, the chance to choose differently. Either giving up. I had every kind of thoughts in my mind at that time, and I was army. Very, very bad thoughts. But somehow I was willing to believe and keep the hope alive and move forward and holding on that little light inside me, that inner voice, that God's voice in me that said to me that this can't be not all, everything that is, that there have to be some kind of reason and there is something to fight for and something better in the future if I just don't give up. And so it was, and I couldn't be more happy that I did that decision to always hold on to that light and always willing to see the next day. And truly, that is just one experience in my life, but at least I can say for myself that anything in this life is possible, and we often have this limited view of life in that situation and limited understanding and knowledge, and because of that we can't see any kind of way out. But this life is capable of surprising in so many ways. And truly, because of God, the creator of all, because of his goodness and because of everything have to be had reason, and there have to be more goodness than bad in order to this everything exist. So when you can understand and remind of you of these things, you shouldn't never be able to give up. But no matter how dark it seems, everything can change. And every bad experience that you go through and make it out, it will be rewarded to you, multiplied. For the good ways, for the better ways. But this life often tests us so many ways. So that we can truly learn and appreciate all the goodness in life when we have faced all those opposites. And then when you have survived, you can know that how capable of you are, and appreciate yourself so much more. So when you understand that everything in this life happens for a reason, it should give so much hope, willingness to fight, see the other day always. The good will always follow. The light will always come after the dark. So if you truly can accept these things, no matter what, you should always survive. There is always bigger plan behind everything. The creator of all that exists, the God behind everything, and he who knows so much better than any of us. He who have plans for all of us, and our bigger picture in mind, our long-term goodness in mind. And in order to gain something lasting, we have to go to through those hard times before that. At least for me, it is giving so much hope that I know that all these challenges and difficult times are just temporary, and when I just survive them, I'm going for the better always, and the darkness will subside and the light will come more and more in my life. And if there is so many of us that have survived and go through so dark times, that should give hope to everyone that everything is possible and I can do it for myself too. And someday you can be thankful for all those challenges and difficult times, how much end of the all they gave to you. But end of the all it just comes to that thing that did you give up or not. It is so much about testing and have you earned all those things. You have to prove to yourself and to your creator and to this universe that you truly deserve everything that is come to you, all the goodness and all those rewards. So there have to be that testing phase. And also that you can truly appreciate everything that is to come. If you don't have to go through any kind of hard times, you won't appreciate them or value them so much. Be thankful, grateful for those things. And truly we have to learn to know ourselves, who we truly are. There is no better way to do that than go to the dark side. But I truly hope that after saying all these things, you could understand that there is always some kind of reason behind all your hard times, and those times are never for nothing. Those times are never wasted. They are for your greater good, for your good of all. And that should be always something to hold on to and remind of you. But I truly hope that you can always be willing to believe for good of all and keep the hope alive and keep fighting, keep believing, keep trusting. I can say that quite surely that it is worth it always. No matter how dark it seems, there is always possibility for the better. And I truly hope that you can never forget that. Thank you so much for being with me today, as always. Hope you all the best and love and light. And if you're interested about personal coaching, be free to check out the description box below. Thank you again and hopefully see you next time. Take care.